Hey, it's Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freaker, one looking aka Mr. Manny Wolverine. As always, you guys are introductions and introductions towards this channel. On my social media links such as Twitter X, BShoot, Brady on Instagram, all the other good stuff. Hit the bell notification, like the video if you want to. I swear, no pressure, no stress, no anxiety, but if you'd like to, I appreciate the hell out of it. Subscribe if you want to. Please sub. That'd be great. Subscription, subscribes. Anyways. If anyone, people are always wondering why I say that, because a couple of months ago, I think it was like October, November, is when YouTube, for actual once, it did something good for once. Like if you say the word subscribe, that whole like little button, the subscribe button glows up real bright, so that way you don't freaking miss it. Or when they say comment and share and all that. And like I always say before, I don't do this shit for a freaking full-time living. I'm not making paycheck to paycheck money, and this is YouTube ain't my full-time job at all. And shout out to my dude, freaking Daniel Soulsbatch, man, Mr. freaking Repsion, dude. He's doing an absolute field day of absolute. I don't know the dude personally. I've known him for a real long time. If any people don't know who my boy Mr. Repsion is, aka Daniel Soulsbatch, he mainly goes by Repsion. It doesn't go by the Mr. part anymore. The dude's doing real good for himself, honestly, bro. Even though he's like 2-3 years younger than I am, like. He's got a job in welding, and now he's doing like some government agency job where he's getting paid buco dollars. Even though I heard from his videos, I know he's never gonna watch this video, but if you are, bro, Daniel, my guy, you're going places, bro. You are literally on top of the world compared to my shitty IRL life is. Which, I'm not saying that hotel casino job isn't bad work. It's pretty good, nice paycheck to paycheck work, but sometimes it gets to you. Not just like on a physical level, like on a mental, emotional, spiritual level, it kind of eats up at you after a while, That's why if I can't turn to the Bible and like read my shit or here and there, like I'll either do that or I'll go out and play some old school pinball machine game stuff. Occasionally, sometimes Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday I'll do it. That's why you don't see videos on my channel Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursdays, because I'm out there trying to do like out of sight, out of mind shit. Anyways, I'm going to get too deep into it because it's kind of like personal, private stuff I sometimes got to fucking deal with. Because, you guys are my family. Like, at the end of the day, you're still kind of strangers. But yeah, Daniel Soulsbatch, bro, my guy in Repsion. Like, I saw that last video, dude. He got the Pokemon TCG thing. Like, he got that rare limited edition freaking GX freaking Blastoise thing, which I would have got the Venusaur one because I like that one more, but different stroke for different strokes, different preferences, different types, One thing I did notice that I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a therapist, and like I said, I knew the dude for a real long time on YouTube, since like 2009, 2010. So I've been subbed to him for a super long ass time. Even my older channel back in the day. But I see, like I said, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I don't know the dude personally IRL. One thing I know about him, like the closest IRL thing I know about him is that he lives out in, Washington. That's it. And then he was mainly known for what's it called? Like doing a lot of not diss videos, but more like old rant videos about that other dude, the Onion dude. I'm not even gonna say the dude's name. If any people haven't been on YouTube for a long time, he was like how the dude is nowadays, like how Johnny Somali and that David Dobrik dude, and even the other dude, what was his name? I forget his name. The one that has the limousines and the Ferrari, and the one that faked his own death almost, or whatever, or is unaliving. Like he's kind of like a kick streamer, but he was like eviler before kick streams were even a thing. One thing I'm telling you, he used to do like controversial videos about the Onion Boy, the one that Chris Hansen ended up finally kind of exposing, but then he ended up being a corrupted piece of shit too, which I'm not surprised. The dude was like, I never really liked Chris Hansen anyways. He's from that old boomer fucking, what's it called, that old CNN, Fox News, liar news media bullshit sort of thing. Like, people are like the old senior dinosaur freaking, old senior citizen, old bulls crap type of thing. It's annoying. Anyways, I'll try it. Yeah, Repsion, congratulations, bro. I hope your career takes you to higher places. Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reigns. Official Madam Bo Kameo fighter teaser trailer. So anyways, 3, 2, 1, let's go in. I hope it's awesome. It's only like a minute and 9 seconds. Then I got super tiny bit of internet news, and here we go. I hope it's awesome. Also, I don't know who this chick is. I've never seen any Mortal Kombat games. I'm probably going to have to go into Wiki fandom to see who she is. The only thing I'm going to say that maybe she's related to that Shang Tsung dude, the one that says, "Your soul is mine." The one that steals people's souls after he ends up fighting them. So I don't know, maybe she's related to him, or she's just her own separate new characters. I've never seen it before. Let's see how crazy and bloody this is. You were discussing this about.
I've been practicing my lessons.
As we can. The harvest leaves us little time for martial arts.
Since your first words, Kung Lao, you've mouthed nothing but excuses. If you fail to prepare,
your preparations will fail.
Finish him.
Oh no, there we go. That's gonna kill him. Uh-oh. That's it? Oh, it was gonna be
Flawless victory.
Oh, shit, okay. Nice. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna give a golf clap again, but I thought it was gonna be more crazier and bloody. I don't know what it is. Like, thoughts, views, opinions, speculations. I don't know what's going on with NetherRealm Studios or Ed Boone, or who's the ones, whoever are the people that are the developers are bringing these like new fighters, or maybe fighters from movies, franchises, or horror films of other places. But dude, I don't freaking know, my fucking guy. I feel like they've been kind of a little bit lazy and underwhelming lately, like they did with the T1000 thing, like I did almost 2 weeks ago. Ah, man, she's a cool character. She's cool. I thought it was gonna be that one Asian chick. What was her name? Michelle Yeoh. That she was gonna be like gonna be the voice actress for her. She would have been perfect. Not because I'm typecasting or being racist or nothing like that. Nah, ain't got shit to do with that. Honestly, not a lot else other things to say about her. She has the real nice little rolling kick she does. That's cool. And then one little thing, she puts on a little piece of hot tea and just pimp slaps the hell out of the dude. That's funny. I like that. And I just wish they would give him more crazy or insane or wild ass fucking holy freaking shit. Like, oh my fucking god. Like, that type of crazy, brutal, like, fatality. Like, I don't know, maybe because I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a long ass time. The last time I played that game was like 2015 or 16, so it's been over like a decade almost, or exactly a decade, 10, 11 years. Like the last time I played any Mortal Kombat. Not necessarily because, I'm trying to be a pussy and trying to whip out because it had a lot of blood and gore and bone shattering and all that. Because that's what the game of that franchise was always known for. Like, even when the whole thing from 2017 to, like, even kind of sort of now, 2025, I'm not trying to get into political politics, but when the whole woke shit was starting to happen, and a lot of wokeism bullshit from SJW, snowflake crap, and third wave feminism starting fucking up video games and movies and all this other stuff, even anime to a certain extent. A lot of English dub anime. This is the reason why, since 2018 at least. Because in 2017, I did watch a little bit of English dub anime, but I noticed it started sounding real politicized. Like whole girl boss bullshit. And not even saying, women aren't allowed to be like, fuck all women. They need to be subservient to men, and they need to be like, like the people in the Middle East, how they treat women out there is fucking brutal. Really, really fucking evil, man. I'm not even going to try to get into that type of topic, because it's real touchy. I don't want to like touching a lot of touchy, sensitive topics like that, because I know I'm going to piss fucking people off if I give my actual true thoughts, views, and opinions on that stuff. You heard what I really had to say about that shit. I would probably get my channel completely like gone if you really knew what I really truly wanted to say about that stuff. I'm not going to say someone kind of had it coming. They deserved death and chaos and destruction and, just utter fucking like torture for the rest of their life, which some kind of do. And the men that do that shit to women out there, my God, it is absolutely atrocious as hell. The stories I've heard, man, it's super sad. I'm not saying stuff like that in the United States over here that could exist, which it's not, because granted, I don't really believe in the whole left-right paradigm system. When I look at it once in a while, like, I'll even give you an example, even though I don't believe the left-right paradigm politics system, because it's just a thing to, like, just have the normie, everyday people just hate and freaking have a bunch of anger and animosity, just fight each other all the time, while the people at the top are still super rich as fuck, and they're just laughing at everyone, just looking at us as literal cockroaches, honestly. That's how they view us. But anyways, yeah, as far as that goes, yeah, I looked at it, it was like 2.5 hour long ass freaking video covering that Mr. Orange Man, if any people don't know, you guys don't know, not Trump dude or whatever, like, there's like about at least 3 or 4 things in that whole long ass address that he said that kind of got me nervous a little bit. It's not, oh, it's because I'm a Democrat. Nah, I'm always a hard leftist side, or I'm a Republican. I'm gonna kiss Trump's ass and thinking about sucking his, you know what? Because that's what I think a lot of fools are Republican side. That they secretly want to do that to Trump in their own fucked up physical and sexual fantasies. That's probably what they want, honestly. And it's vice versa. When like the fool freaking Bo Kameo was president and Harris was vice president, all the other fools on the left that were like, it's the happiest Warriors ever. None of the ones on the right that were just miserable for those Warriors. And now the tables flipped. All the fools on that false other side, like they're gonna be happy for the next 4 years, but none of those fools are gonna be miserable as fuck for the next 4 years. And it's a never-ending fucking battle. This is why you'll never, ever in a billion fucking years ever hear me talking about political shit. This is a waste of time. Anyways, into this main point. Yeah, you know what? They could have gave her more cooler moves, more crazier stuff. I mean, because like she's a senior citizen. When I say the word viejito or viejitas, that's just a Spanish word for like an old man, an old woman, elderly man, elderly woman, like abuelos, abuelas. I know that's Spanish for grandma and grandpa. It's a funny thing. I like it, you know? It's cool. I just wish they could have put a little bit more extra work into it. Unless they're going to put something else more extra into work of some other horror film or video game or movie franchise. You know, if they did bring a movie character into this, that would be cool as frick. And because she's a girl, but she's just a badass in general. Like Uma Thurman's character from Kill Bill. Like the Beatrix Kiddo girl. If she was in there, or any other Tarantino's, like, creations was in that thing, in that show, or if it was something else, like, I don't know, like, some other movie film. Like, it was one of the freaking things that Sylvester Stallone made, the Expendables or Extendables. Like, he had any of those freaking people in there that was the fighters. Like, even though they don't have no superpowers or anything, but they could still, like, fight normally. Unless they were going to fight, like, what's his name? Like, Johnny Cage or the other chick that's supposed to be, like, Cammy White from Street Fighter, but it's the other one. I always forget her name. Not Casey Cage, but it's the other freaking girl. Sonya Blade. There. And they'll probably end up fighting like them. But so they'd be the guy version of that. Like Johnny Cage or something. That would be cool. Anyways, a little bit of news time. Oh wow, 14 minutes. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so I couldn't like find it nowhere, but I think about a month or two ago, I think it was January or February when I heard about this news, but the dude, which I actually found through Twitter, AKX, like there's somebody on X talking about it, and like said that the guy that, this dude, I've not the first time I've talked about this guy either. I've seen this dude a bunch of times before, which, I'm not saying he gives a bad name for otakus and hikikomoris, because the way Japanese, Asian culture, like, is, like, they're really fuck ton of lonely ass dudes out there. This is already happening even when people that were like in my generation, millennials, in the mid-late 90s, 2000s was going on. That was probably already happening at that point. So this is nothing new. Gen Z probably thinks it's a brand new thing. This has actually been going on way longer in Japan and probably South Korea too, for a really, really long ass time. The male loneliness epidemic. And it's probably the same thing for certain females too. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I can't speak that for myself because I'm a man. I'm a man with, obviously, man with nuts and a freaking, cock and all that. To put it, to be more educated with the male genitals. The nicest way I'm gonna say it. But I've heard about this dude before. And he's the one that ended up marrying Hatsune Miku as a freaking a Game Boy Advance 3DS thing. And then I think there's this other thing in 2017 or 18. I think it was 2017 and 18, one of those 2 years. It came out in Japan. It was called Gatebox. I remember, if any of you guys watched probably my older videos, I think I talked about it. I was still in my late 20s. I was a lot more of a younger man at the time. I talked about it. I was like, this is like the only things I remember saying in that videos is like some real dystopian fucked up shit. It's going to destroy a lot of what humanity has worked for, and it's just going to make us more slaves of these like machines. And that's really what it is. I mean, we could see, it's just a convenient thing that smartphones and VR is going to bring us more happiness if we bring like stuff like this into the world, And then I heard a lot of other stuff. Like, he was actually like freaking, he wasn't even sad that the Hatsune Miku thing died out, like the Gatebox version that died out. He was okay with it. I'm surprised. But like hearing this whole story again, like, even though it's another Japanese, like, what's his name? Japanese YouTuber's name. I remember his full name and username was Takahashi of Japan, but now he just goes by Takahashi. Like, he even did an interview with them. Like, I don't know how the fuck people could live with like a freaking doll thing like that. I'm not trying to be like, I'm making fun of him, I'm laughing at the dude. Like, that's his way. That's his coping mechanism of not being alone. I get it. I totally understand that. As a matter of fact, I almost get to a perfection point where the dude's coming from. It's scary stuff, really is. Anyways, they unfortunately for him, they took it away. Like, his Gateboxing Hatsune Miku, I think about 2-3 months ago, or I think it was in November, December last year, they took it away, which I didn't even know about until like, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, almost a whole month earlier. I was like, man, I should have did a video on this. Speaking of which, there's actually a new thing in April 11th. It's coming in springtime, I think. I don't know, it's April, May, and spring here in the United States and the northern hemisphere. Because I know when it's spring, summer over here, that means it's going to be fall and winter on the other side of the world, aka Japan, Australia, New Zealand, parts of China, and probably Europe too. It says colorful stage and movie trailer sets U.S. release date Hatsune Miku song. I'm not gonna lie, the Miku song that they did 2 months ago on the whole Fortnite thing, like, it still sounds good, man. I know it's mainly a lot for like a lot of normies and fools that like not even just grew up with him. Because when I first heard about Hatsune Miku, I remember it was like 2010, 11ish when that happened. I remember like the song that they were singing. I'm not gonna sing it, but like it was sung really, really good. And I think it was like 2006 or 07 or 08, one of those 2 or 3 years in Japan when the whole Vocaloid thing became like an actual like huge ass deal in Japan, and then just spread all over the world. And I remember like when the normies started watching it, when like, I don't know if it was like one of my uncles or my mom or dad, it was one of those two. They called me up on the phone because sometimes they were used to watching a lot of old boomer TV from like the dudes before even Jimmy Fallon was around and Jimmy Kimmel. I think it was like real old ones like Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien, David Letterman, or even before that other dude, which I can't stand the fuck out of. He's definitely like some government psyop agency. And a lot of them are. I'm not surprised. Even the one that was like that British UK dude, forgot his name, but he ended up leaving like late night talk show like 2 years ago. I know that Full Moist Critical, he hated the shit out of that dude, man, big time. And I can see why. But yeah, David Letterman, like when he ended, I think they used to watch a lot of David Letterman stuff, and then like that was the first introduction they saw, and obviously my parents freaked the fuck out because they didn't know what type of technology this hologram shit was. But at that time, 21-year-old me, I was still going to college. I was like, oh no, don't worry about it. It's just like some musical like technology thing that they use in Japan. And at first it kind of freaked me out a little bit too, all these Japanese Asian people. Not even be racist to Asian fools, because now a lot of people that are black, white, Hispanic, Latino, Asian, probably Middle Eastern, Arab dudes, they all do the same thing. They just wave their wands to this thing that isn't real. That one kind of freaked me out a little bit when I first saw it. But the hologram part didn't scare the shit out of me. Because I was so programmed into like these PS2, PS3 games. Even the stuff with Halo, the Cortana thing. The first thing I thought when I first saw this thing was like, is this like a Cortana, like hologram technology Japan's using? And then a couple of years later, they used it for Splatoon, I think 2 or 3 with the sisters, the Squid Sisters, Kali and Maria. That was badass. I remember doing a reaction with it, but then fucking Nintendo didn't give me a strike on it, which sucked. But it is what it is. So I can't wait to see this one. I actually did watch this on my own time. It's a really good ass freaking animation the way they do it. I think the only thing has something to do with like Hatsune Miku. She's not able to like have a beautiful professional singing voice. So I really want to watch this show. And it says right here, yeah, real quick. This comes from Maggie Del Paz. Oh fuck, hold on. Shit. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm probably gonna have to freaking cut that out. Maggie Del Paz, yeah. Da-da-da. Yeah, it's based on a game about a high school adult student finding their true feelings through music in an alternate world called Sekai. With the help of Hatsune Miku reads the official synopsis. Ichikaki is a high school musical that can enter a mysterious place called Sekai. Sekia. How do you ever say it in Japanese? I don't know. Where she and her friends express their innermost emotions through music alongside Hatsune Miku. One day after giving a live performance, Ichika, however you say that, meets a new Miku that she has never seen before. No matter how hard this Miku tries to sing, she struggles connecting with the hearts of her listeners. Miku must rely on the help of others to find her way to sing again. Yeah, I can't wait to see that April 11th. I'm looking damn well forward to that. As soon as the last 2 episodes, because I'm still in this thing, not even watching the Squid Games. I still got like 5 episodes for that to watch out. I don't know if it's finished yet or still going. I forgot. But for the other show, that Ben Stiller thing, for the Severance, I'm still watching the last 2 episodes of that thing. I cannot wait until these episodes finally fucking drop. Because I thought it was April or May it was going to finish. It's finishing at the end of this month, in March, so I hope it's good. And after that, I might go back to watching a little bit of anime here and there. No promises on that. I may or may not. Depends. And that's it. That's all I got to say for now. Out here. No outro. Peace out. My soccer. Like to my flip side. Take it easy. Stay safe. I'm gone. I'm out. Have a good one. Take it easy. Stay tuned for more future content on this channel and movie reaction reviews, animation, cartoon reaction reviews, video game trailer reviews, and that's it. See you next time. Take it easy. Goodbye. See you in the next one. Make some more future content, commentaries, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.